Soul Garden. Why does every guy cheat on you? Trust me, I know. How come girls always call you their friend? I can tell you. We'll talk about your strengths and we'll talk about emotions. Secrets of Birthdays, now live for purchase. Check out yours at secretsofbirthdays.com. Namaste. Welcome to Soul Horoscopes Orbits Edition. From my webcam to yours, I'm Christopher Rayman Witecki, your astrologer and soul biographer, here to help you put the pieces of your karmic story together this week. Well, this week we are wrapping up the sun in Leo. That's the I love state of awareness emanating from our heart chakra. We're going to go from step 25 to being tested at step 29. We also have a full moon this week. And at the end of the week, the sun shifts into IB Virgo, the most real sign of all 12 signs. Now, emotionally, it starts off a little conservative. On Sunday and Monday, the moon is in Capricorn, but then the moon goes to a full moon status in Aquarius Tuesday, Wednesday. Then things get kind of slippery, sloppy in Pisces Thursday, Friday, and then this weekend it gets intense again with the moon crossing that T-square. The moon signs most affected are the Capricorn Cancer spectrum, Aquarius Leo during the full moon, Pisces Virgo, and of course next weekend the Aries and Libras will be running around the planet. Now looking at orbits, man, most emotions will affect crown and third eye this week, but at the end of the week the moon does go all the way down back to the root chakra, so you might have fears of survival on the weekend. Other planets affected, of course, are our solar plexus with Jupiter, but Mercury has now moved up to the heart chakra, which means that thoughts can affect your heart. Your mind can go the wrong direction and suddenly break your heart. So be careful, mind does lead to heartache if not well managed. Now looking at the planets, the same old corporates are here. For one, the soul pyramid in water, a grand trine between Neptune, Saturn, and that party down in Cancer. Now that does get struck when the moon crosses Neptune in Pisces later this week. Of course, we have a full moon on Tuesday, Wednesday. That is a tug of war between the sun and the earth and the moon, and that will mean literally a detachment moment where you have to let go of the things you don't love so you can embrace the things you do love. Also, that T-square. Oh, what fun it is to ride, right? Well, the moon is going to cross over Uranus this weekend, and that's going to really light up this T-square. In each of your horoscopes, I'll describe what that means for you. Here you can see the moon crossing over the earth right before it hits the solar pyramid. So the full moon is pretty intense. It hits us, makes us pull apart, and then the moon crosses that solar pyramid right away, forcing us to kind of update those emotions immediately. Well, let's take the ascension elevator up, shall we, and take a bird's eye view of you.
Folks, this is your captain speaking. We realize you have a choice in the astrologers you choose to fly with, and we'd just like to thank you for flying with Christopher Witecki.
Hello Pisces and Pisces risings, and welcome to 33,000 feet. Well, there are many orbits going on for the Pisces and the fish risings, the people who act like Pisces in the world. The God service providers is what I like to call you. For one, it's about stepping into your God service. In order to really be a conduit for the universe's shifting, you have to live in your heart in the moment. That's what this whole month has been about, the sun in Leo. And for Pisces, it means stepping into a lifestyle that supports being happy in the moment. That means maybe stepping away from a job or stepping into a job or stepping out of a bad habit with your health, stepping out of an addiction, stepping into good health. But living in the moment and how you live in the moment, Pisces are crystals for God service energy, which is love. And you must make sure your crystal is clean if you're going to hold that love consciousness within you. So this whole month has been about stepping into a lifestyle that allows you to hold your heart space. In other stories, a soul pyramid in water is shifting Pisces emotions, incredibly so, where it unites your ego, which is changing and becoming more godlike, your inner child and your personal dreams, which are moving forward this year for the first time since 2001. And then lastly, Saturn in Scorpio, which says you need to get responsible about what you know and about what you don't know. So moving forward with personal beliefs. And that's really the fulcrum of that story. To be responsible with learning will pull inner child forward and ego forward. Then yet one more story. Uranus and Aries saying it's time to raise your prices, make more money. But what holds you back is really a dilemma between what your heart wants and what society tells you you are. And what's going to change, of course, is society. But what's in the hang-up is inner child, self-esteem, and the ability to make money. So these are the stories of the fishies. Now, as we start off this week, we move into chapter 3 of Sun in Leo, and you're stepping into the lifestyle and craftsmanship part of this IB state of awareness, which is the master shui level, the passionate part of life. If we enjoy our work, we are in our talent, basically. The planets will go from step 25 to step 29. You'll be tested on your ability to stay in the heart in the moment on Thursday night. Then Friday, the sun moves into Virgo, where the shift will be marriages, and partnerships for 30 days. Meanwhile, Mars and Jupiter are the two planets pushing for Pisces and Pisces risings to get on their dream path, to fall in love with themselves, and later fall in love in general, or take their current relationships to the next level. This week with Jupiter 11, you'll begin to heal your inner child now, heal your creative self, and for those with some sort of creative block, you'll find that starts to open this week. Saturn in Scorpio says Pisces and Pisces risings must get responsible when it comes to what you know and what you don't know, and make peace with your belief structure, peace with travel plans, peace with educational systems. Make peace. And that is something you need to do now because it's part of that soul pyramid I was talking about a little earlier. Now, last week, the real turning point was Thursday, where there was a quantum breakthrough sometime around Thursday that shifted through the weekend. This was a new feeling and expression of life moving forward. This week, we wrap up the sun in Leo, and there's a few things that are to point out. One, Neptune retrograde in Pisces says that spiritual miracles are possible and still possible, and also says that for the God service providers to get your own intuitive information, you must log in. It's not going to be force-fed and come across your desk. Jupiter will go quantum this week, so when you do the soul pyramid work up to the full moon, you're going to find that your personal dreams begin to move forward very quickly from Wednesday on. So, starting on Sunday. On Sunday, it's a cloudy day. Neptune rules the day. It's a real spiritual day. And the moon in Capricorn pulls your emotions to society. So Sunday and Monday, you're really social conscious. And of course, what you're looking for is that daily lifestyle and maybe looking to society for their feedback or feeling that out. On Tuesday, you want to take action and move forward. That means apply for the job, start the diet, get that new lifestyle rolling. At the same time, the moon goes full in Aquarius, pulling you into an emotional faith versus reality transit for about 36 hours. So there could be some breakdowns for some Pisces or Pisces risings Tuesday night as the moon goes full and pulls you into faith, or reality could feel like it's smothering you. Either way, what you want to do is find the balance between faith and reality. Faith is when you don't have an answer, you resort to faith. Reality is when you have an answer, you resort to reality. And that's the balance between the two, right? So you're going to find and strike that balance, but take action on that new lifestyle regardless of what faith may be saying. Wednesday, you're holding space, and the moon moves into Pisces, so it will be sunny and cool late Wednesday into Thursday. Pisces and Pisces risings will be feeling pretty good. But on Thursday, that test of lifestyle will be tested, or that lifestyle will be tested, or the health will be tested. So Thursday would be the first day you want to cheat on the diet, or you feel like you're going to cheat on the diet, or that you might want to give up on the job, or you start to have second thoughts, or whatever. That is a test of faith. Now, you have the moon in your sign, so the other signs don't have that sort of investment. You have really no excuses for slipping on Thursday. Hold your faith. On Friday, the moon will begin to move into Aries, and the sun now moves into Virgo. And this begins the next 30-day transit, working on the I give, I receive part of your soul. So in other words, the marriage, how you relate to yourself, how you treat yourself, and also marriages and partnerships. And you'll be upgrading marriage and partnerships for the next 30 days. This work starts on Friday, and you may find that partnerships start to dissolve as soon as Thursday. So the universe is introducing the new lessons as the old lessons are being tested. Now this weekend, the moon moves into Aries, so emotions will shift to soul capital and money issues. And really that's your first test of your marriage, looking at how well you respond to yourself when you are worried about money or confidence. Now it's not just confidence, it is T-squared into the issue of who you should be in society versus what your heart really wants. And as I've said, what needs to win is what your heart wants. But at the moment or this weekend, the emotions are harbored around money or self-confidence, not so much those two aspects. The important part to remember is that on Saturday and Sunday, you're starting to explore your marriage. And the most important thing is not the details of your life, but rather how you respond to yourself. What kind of a partner are you inside of you in that mirror? That's the question as we start this weekend. Now, grounding down to earth real quick, I gotta tell you, You only got one more week to buy a serious joy reading with me for $99.99. You can get in front of me on webcam. It is MP3 recorded. We will dive into all these transits and your personal chart, and I will send you an MP3 just a couple days later. So come on down to soulmart.me if you want a book, and you can book immediately. Some people are getting in as soon as the next day. Also, while you're there, check out Jumpstart the Heart. This is a 90-minute seminar where on a weekend, in 90 minutes on webcam in a private setting, I will help you get into your heart and break through your core issues of creativity and love. So check that out as well. And Lightcast Bootcamp tickets are now for sale. This is my 6-week course that happens on Sunday mornings. You will love it and you will step into all your magic. If you're not manifesting love or the job or what you need, I can teach you how to do it. It's a good investment in yourself. And lastly, don't forget to come on down to Practical Wizardry, my Wednesday Soulmart Guided Hangout that helps people step into their heart. I do tapings at 6 p.m. Eastern if you want to be in the studio audience, and I release that again on the weekends. And do remember to please come on down to soulmart.me and invest in something that will serve you, because it also serves us. All right, Pisces, that's all I have for this weekly forecast. I will see you in 7 days. Until then, live, love, be.